Oh, we're live right now?
And
Hell yeah.
they're gonna have.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Joey Chavez, and we're here for another edition of the Body Art Bus podcast. And today we are a trusted tattoo company, and we just want to do a recap of the Inkmaster show and how everything went for the weekend. It was pretty awesome. We did the podcast on Saturday, so we had a whole nother day to do some work, to talk, and just have a good time with the Inkmaster's crew and enjoy the beach. And we're just here to do a recap. And of course, I'm here joined by my buddy and partner in crime, Elvis Ramos.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another BODYARTBUS podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're just gonna be doing a recap. So, pretty much, it was unreal.
Unreal,
especially like when you got the phone call, because I think I was here tattooing, right?
Yeah.
When you came up and you're like,
Inkmaster wants to rent the bus.
Yeah, Inkmaster wants to, and I was like, Ray? You talking about Inkmaster Ray? And no, you said Paramount
Paramount Plus.
That was crazy. So
yes,
how did they reach out to you again?
So yeah, she gave me a call. First they emailed me, and I didn't see the email, so they gave me a call. And the thing is, they were very they were rushed. They're really stressed for time. So she was pretty much I don't want to say begging me, but pretty much begging me to make this happen for her. And I told her, I said, normally we want at least a month ahead of time, and it was at this point only 3 weeks to the event. So
were they attempting to build their own at first, or they were just looking into it and they figured out like, oh, this is fucking nuts?
No, So Inkmasters, which, most people with money, they're a little ignorant about things and how to get things done, they thought that, hey, you just throw some money at it and you can make it happen, which, it makes sense. I get it. A lot of times that does work. But when it comes to the bureaucracy of dealing with housing and urban development and the health department, they don't care how much money you have.
A lot of yellow tape to get through.
Yeah, they don't care. They don't care how much money you throw at them. They're going to do their process, and they only have as much as they can do. It is what it is. So, for instance, HUD, you have to give them a plan, like your building plan for your vehicle, and you have to say, okay, this is our plan. This is what we're going to do. And then HUD reviews your plan after you pay them. Of course, you pay them, I think it's $600, $500, $600. Who knows with inflation and whatnot right now. Mm-hmm. But you pay them, they review your plan, and then if there's any changes that they say, okay, no, you need to do this, you need to do that, then they shoot you those changes, okay? Then you make those changes on the plan, send it back to them, and then once they approve your plan, then you could start building.
Okay.
Right?
So without giving away the entire process, I know you're going to be trying to teach people
absolutely
how to do this the correct way. So we'll say that for the other part, but roughly what is a time frame on the process before you can even build it out, or before you should even build it out? Or do you build it out and then hopefully all the process goes, or how? Yeah,
I mean, I'd say to be safe, 3 months. 3 months. Okay.
And they had 3 weeks.
And they had so they had more time, but they only had like about a month and a half. So Paramount planned this activation, they're calling it. And so they only had like about a month and a half. So they tried to get it done. Wasn't going to happen. Not only that, but they were building their vehicle in Texas. So you have to have your vehicle inspected by HUD. Then they have to approve it. Or if there's still any changes, you have to make changes and bring it back for another reinspection, which happens. Even with me, I knew exactly what I was doing, and I still had to do a reinspection. It's just the way it is.
So they were building it in Texas.
So there's no way.
That one that they brought for the airbrushing, that was the one they were building out.
They drove that from Texas. And like I said, when we were on there, I pointed out things that HUD wouldn't have approved right off the bat.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, I'll tell you right now.
Like,
okay.
Boom, boom.
HUD wouldn't have approved that. HUD wouldn't approve that. Straight up.
Yeah.
And so they would have had to either put in some, like I said, some railing or just different electrical situation. Like there would have been a lot of situations that they would have had to adjust. So it couldn't have been done for them. So at the point where they only had 3 weeks to left and they knew that it wasn't going to happen, they reached out to us because they needed a sure thing, Yeah. And she's like, is this possible? Could we rent your bus? Could we rent your bus? And I said, yeah, you can rent my bus. I do recommend the big dog. Because the big dog's just a little more space,
updated, more space.
Yeah, absolutely. But when it came down to it, they had to get like a permanent license in the OC, which I'm not sure why they went that direction, because I told them if you just get a temporary, I get temporaries all the time. Nope, they want to get a permanent, which fine, worked out good for us because we are now permanently licensed in the OC.
We can be doing events. we might be going back to Huntington Beach because there was a lot of people that were showing up
big time.
And we'll get to this part, but if they would have let us help tattoo, we would have probably taken care of everybody there.
We would have crushed it.
Yeah.
We would have fucking crushed it. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, and on their part, they don't have the experience like we do. We're used to those situations. Like that line.
Who was there was just Hiram and Holly.
That was it.
And Steve.
Absolutely. Right? Yeah. And the thing about Hiram is he's a slower, more methodical artist, and he's going to take his time and do it right, which is good. There's nothing wrong with that, because you want to make sure the tattoos are done right. But when it came to, there's fucking 50 people in line, and they only got through 14.
People were upset.
That's the problem.
My TikTok comments saying like, "Well, I wish I would have known they weren't going to do that many tattoos, or else I wouldn't have woken up at 4 a.m."
Yeah,
and I was like,
"Yeah," and that's why, dude. Like these people, they didn't understand. And I even told her, I said, "Look, we can tattoo, we could throw down." And she's like, "Oh no, I don't want to." Like, all right, that's fine. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah, because. Obviously, if me, you, and Jordan would have tattooed, we would have got through all those people.
Yeah, we probably would have done like 10 each.
At least.
Yeah.
We would have got through all those people. And it would have been a good experience. I mean, even if the people, like, they didn't get tattooed by the Inkmaster crew that are on the Inkmaster's TV show, it wouldn't have mattered.
People were coming up to us and being like, "Hey, are you guys tattooing? Because my appointment, I'm like number 13 on the list, and they're on like 5 right now." Mm-hmm. And I'm like... We would, but they don't want us.
Yeah, I don't want to step on anybody's toes. We don't want to do anything that isn't agreed upon, and so we didn't. But it was a great event. They enjoyed it. They said it was one of the best activations they've ever had.
Yeah, which kind of like I've never been to an activation, so I don't know if that's the case. But I was like, man, it's like kind of dead for an Inkmaster event.
That's what I was thinking.
I thought it was going to be a lot more people. I mean, there was a lot of people there in the beginning on Saturday, but. I don't know. I guess it's just because we've done so many events where we're like, people are there like packing. It's a packed house.
Yeah, and we're swamped.
Yeah, our activations next level.
Crush it.
Compared to Paramount's.
yeah, and I think a lot of it is like, again, like this is something that they're not often used to doing. Even the production company that was involved, they had a lot of issues. And if I didn't bring the big dog, if we didn't have our other bus there supporting, it wouldn't have been as successful as it was. It would have been a shit show for sure. And we're still negotiating because I still want to try to get paid for that. They still haven't given me the extra funds that they said they would. So I got to actually contact the production company about that because, without the other bus there, the activation wouldn't have been as special. I mean, we stuff we ran out of, stuff they didn't have, stuff that they weren't prepared for, we had on the bus. I mean, even as something small as a stapler, or an extra printer, or extra chairs or all that stuff. Like we had all that.
And you recommended the big dog, which the big dog would have been squared away on its own.
A big dog would have been titties.
But yeah, it was cool to have it there for support. It gave us a place to do the podcast with Rock Roll G and kind of have our little area.
Yeah. And I mean, we got some mad promo. And I think the cool part was where we had the big dog, we were parked on the roadside. So it was like we were covering the roadside and freaking, showing out. Everybody could see from the road. If you're driving down the 101 PCH, even if you weren't even stopping at Huntington Beach, you saw the bus.
Yeah.
You saw the body art bus.
That road is like all day.
And we were watching Lambos go by and Maseratis and
racing.
Porsches.
There was a few cars racing.
It was freaking 101, dude. Yeah. Who knows where they were going, Yeah. So it was special because we had the roadside covered. They had the boardwalk covered. You know what I mean? They were giving away free stuff right there. We were just like waving at people, waving flags, just letting our presence known.
Coming up.
Absolutely.
Asking questions, wondering about the bus. We showed people the bus inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was cool. It was cool.
It was really cool. And the thing is, like when we do stuff like that, that we're going to generate tattoo parties. We're going to generate events. We're going to generate. I've been getting a lot of calls, a lot of event calls. I mean, we are doing the promotion. We are stepping our promotion game up, which is great. Kudos to Elvisito on that promo video. I try. I mean, that thing was cities, bro. I mean, it's a really great video. And it's working out really good. Like I said, like right now, I think it's got 8,700 views.
Yeah.
Like over 257 shares.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I've getting
bunch of shares,
dude. So I've been going out of my way and like when people share it, I'm like, hey, thanks for the share.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just try to participate because it's like, dude, we're getting mad love on it. I've even gotten some of the comments are like, this is my dream. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. And I'm like, we've been doing it since 2009.
We've been doing it for longer than you've been dreaming about it.
Exactly, bro. So, it's been cool, man. We're finally getting some really good traction about it, and I mean, sky's the limit, man. Really, sky's the limit. What we can do and what's going on.
So, but just to backtrack, so they hit us up.
Yeah,
they wanted to wrap the bus.
So
I know you were running around because we
it was crazy
and like huge communication, but you were giving me little updates here and there.
It was nuts,
and you just seemed like you were stressed out because it kind of seemed like you probably planned a huge chunk of that fucking event.
Oh, no. Yeah. So not only did I have to get the bus dialed in because, yeah, they wanted to have the bus fully wrapped, which, I mean, to wrap a bus like that takes a good week, right? Mm-hmm. But by the time I took the bus to the wrap guy, he took pictures of the bus, made a layout for them, gave the imagery back to them so that they could give us the layout. We only had a week left, not even a week left. So the day that I took the bus to the wrap place was Tuesday. And that was the Tuesday on the same week where we had to be there Saturday morning.
Oh, so they had like 4 days.
Yeah. So since they wanted to use the OG, and again, the reason I wanted the big dogs because it has the awning, it has the good air conditioners, all that fun stuff. But I said, okay, well, I could upgrade the awning and the air conditioners before. So I took it to my guy, my RV guy. He put on a sick ass awning for us, put a sick ass air conditioner in there, made it super dope.
It looked, with the wrap and all that, it looked like a brand new fucking bus.
It does. It looks like a brand new bus. Like I said, she's the OG. I think she deserved it. She deserved to have all that because that bus is what started it all. I mean, we've done
some pampering.
She needed some pampering. She needed a little update, and now she's like the star of the show again, which is crazy because she's the older bus, but I mean, it's got the rims that Ultra Wheels, shout out Ultra Wheels, hooked us up with. Those are custom wheels that we had to get bored out just to fit the bus just right. You know what I mean? So that's all customized shit. Oh, I actually think this is the bus company calling me right now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Taking a little quick break just to let you guys know that the Body Art Bus is a mobile tattoo studio licensed in Southern California, in San Diego, LA, Riverside, and now Orange County. We like to pull up to different areas and do tattoo events, collaborate with businesses. And I'm sure you guys have seen some of our stuff on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And you probably ask yourself or tell yourself, I wish I could have been there. I wish I would have known about this event. I would have got tattooed. Well, we're creating a contact list, a newsletter in a sense, where we can let you guys know ahead of time when we have an event coming up. So that way you can prepare, or if you can even make it, you'll already know ahead of time. As well as if there's going to be a flash sheet available, you'll be able to pick from there or be ready to know what to get if you're going to get tattooed. So by jumping on this list, you're going to know ahead of time so that way you can be prepared and show up to the next Body Art Bus event. For example, today we're here in Huntington Beach, California. We're working and collaborating with Paramount and Inkmaster. They are renting one of our buses. They have a couple of the contestants us tattooing right now from Inkmaster. And we were actually able to notify the people on our list ahead of time where the address is, the times that we're starting, and the days that we're going to be here. So if you missed out, now's your chance to get on the list so you don't miss out again. So hit the link in the bio or around this video, fill out the Body Art Bus contact list, and we'll see you guys at the next event, hopefully. Now back to the podcast.
We're looking at $3,700 right now to redo the fucking AC lines and everything, but it's going to be awesome.
On the OG?
On the big dog.
On the big dog.
On the big dog. But the thing is, once both those fans are going again, both those ACs are going again, that thing's going to be Arctic in there, which is going to be great. You know what I mean? For especially because the high desert guys want to use it in the desert. And matter of fact, this weekend we have a.
Oh, is that for the new buses?
No.
Oh, it's for the OG.
It's for the big dog. It's for the big dog.
Gotcha.
The OG's ready to go. The OG's ready to go for this weekend. I'm actually going to do a car show in Bonsall High School on October 1st, which is this weekend. We're going to be doing a car show at Bonsall High School where we're going to have the OG there. It's going to be all wrapped in the Inkmaster stuff, so I think that'll be special for them. And then the big dog's going to be going to Palm Springs. So I'm hoping that they have this AC dialed in for Palm Springs.
There's an event in Palm Springs?
It's just a house party.
Oh, okay.
Just a house party in Palm Springs, but the Desert Crew's going to take care of it. Paul's going to pick it up.
And that's the benefit of the Body Art Bus. If you're having a house party, we can come out.
100%. And not only that, but it's like the house party it's an unforgettable experience, bro. Because I mean, whatever you're doing, you're having a pool party, you're having a barbecue, whatever you're doing, it's next level.
But you got the taco guy, you got the DJ, and you got the tattoo bus.
Boom, boom. Yeah,
that party's already next level.
And so, for instance, like with Paramount Plus, they needed a DJ, and so what I do, I hit up one of my boys, my local DJ buddies from Oceanside, super professional, J Dog. Shout out to my boy J Dog because he came out there, represented, and killed it. Well, well, the thing is, they requested like alternative rock. And he's like, bro, I got to be honest. I've never DJ'd an entire set of alternative rock.
I don't think I have a one MP3 in my 1 gig of fucking alternative rock.
Because they wanted it to be like PG-13, you know? But I'll tell you what, you didn't notice that. He was out there rocking it. He was spinning it. He was doing it all day.
He was killing it.
And so he got paid. I made sure he got paid. And then they wanted to put an airbrush tattooer in the truck that they had built. Because you don't need a special license to have an airbrush tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and it worked out because I thought they built that bus or that truck for the airbrush.
No,
You know, but it looked clean inside. It was pretty cool. I like the design, but as far as tattooing in it, I could see it being a lot of issues in there.
yeah. Well, for instance, like they didn't have any screens on those doors. Like everything was wide open.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, health department would have shut it down.
They kind of needed it because like to open the or they needed it open because it would have gotten warm in there, right? Because it was basically just a fish tank.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the dude was saying. The dude who drove it, he was like, even with everything closed up with the AC on, he goes, it's just so hot in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, because it's all glass.
Yeah.
And like what they should have done is, yeah, they should have got that ceramic tint. Ceramic tint for the inside.
Yeah.
That would have made a big difference. But for those size windows, ceramic tinting those things, probably $1,000 each. So it would have been another $5,000.
But that shit helps because you got it in front of the OG.
Oh yeah, no, Big Dog and the OG had that.
Yeah, I remember we were driving to Pasadena to go take it to the Golden State Expo, and I was putting my hand up against it, and the sun was like right on us. It was like what, like 6 p.m., 5 p.m.
Yeah,
we're going west, so the sun is literally pointed at us, and
didn't you feel it?
I couldn't even feel it.
Yeah, they supposedly it only lets in about 20% of the radiant heat. So you're kicking out 80%, which I mean, it's insane, dude. And like we were talking about, like, why can't you ceramic tint the whole fucking car or whatever? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't know why you wouldn't be able to, but yeah, I mean, for the windows, it's a game changer, dude.
Yeah.
Like for the new buses, the windows are gigantic. So I want a ceramic tint the front windshield for sure. But again, it's probably $1,000 job just for the front window.
Yeah.
But again, it's a game changer, dude. Because
but at the same time, like that might save. Like if you're able to do the whole bus somehow, or like at least the top side with a ceramic tint, you know, if you're able to coat it somehow, that could also save power and make your ACs last longer, right?
100%.
So in a sense, you're kind of still saving money.
Yeah. Well, not only that though, but if you're uncomfortable in any situation, especially about getting tattooed, you're not going to want to stay there. You're not going to want to come back. You know, so like if you're comfortable and you're going out, you know, yeah, we paid an extra few $1,000s for the comfort level, but guess what? That's going to make all the difference when it comes to the clients being comfortable and in that situation.
Is there any kind of paint that's like ceramic? Because I think we should paint the ceiling or the roof.
The roof, yeah, that roofing tar, yeah,
to just fucking repel some of that heat.
Yeah, because it's white right now. Like if you go up there, the ceiling's white or the roof's white.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, that
doesn't white repel though?
White does repel. That's why it's white. So it reflects. It reflects the heat. So as opposed to like if it was a darker color, it would absorb. This reflects, but it doesn't matter. It's still just so fucking hot. We got to do like we were talking about. We got to fucking insulate the roof. Right, we insulated the roof. It would help a lot, dude.
Yeah.
It would help a lot. I know it would, bro. We just got to get somebody in here. And the bottom line is, summer's ending, thank God. So right now would be a good time to pay somebody to insulate because
it's probably a little cheaper.
It's going to be cheaper. Yeah, it's just you know, supply and demand type shit.
And I mean, if it's nothing crazy too, I'm down to go up there and put it up. We just have to cover everything, unless they have like a really clean way of doing it without us having to move all this shit or wrap all this shit. We'll probably have to do it anyway.
We're gonna have to,
just because of dust up there.
Yeah, exactly. I would say just taking the panels down is gonna make a mess. You know what I mean? Like I would definitely want to cover the computers and the stuff that dust could be an issue on because just pulling the panels have been up there for fucking ever. I mean, the only panels that have been removed are the ones up here when we worked on the sign, and like those ones over there when we were hanging wires. Other than that, these panels have been up. Yeah. I mean, since I've owned it, you know, 10 years.
Moved a couple over there when I was putting Megan's lights up, and there's just all kinds of dust. I'm over there like eating it pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. So, but again, that definitely will make a difference, dude. And little things like that, you know, little things like that make all the difference when it comes to a business, though, because again, the comfort level of your client should be number one.
Yeah, and on the bus especially because the bus feels everything. You know?
It does.
It's going to absorb it all. It's a little cube.
Yeah,
out in the wilderness or in the elements. I mean,
and that's why I do like evening events. That's why I like evening events the best because
evening events in the fall are like perfect.
Oh, so nice, dude. Yeah, because
if you got a fucking Halloween event, a Thanksgiving event.
we just booked a Halloween event with this motorcycle club down in Compton. I don't want
public or private.
It's probably going to be a private event, but she said, "Oh, we got all kinds of people." You know, the chick that called me, her name's like they call me. She's Bout It. She's Bout It. I'm like, oh, She's Bout It. All right, I like that. So I don't know. That's her club name, you know. But we look forward to working with them.
Like, excuse me, can I talk to She's Bout It?
Yeah, exactly. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. They'll know exactly. You know these motorcycle clubs. They'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, I know who that is.
Yeah, but we got a bunch of cool events coming up. Like I said, we got the Bonsall High School event this weekend.
It's public.
That one's public. So anybody wants to go to the Bonsall High School this weekend, please go out. You can check out the bus, check out some cool cars, and you're supporting Bonsall High School. I'm not sure what they're trying to raise money for, but you know, school's always trying to raise money for these kids. So go out, help the kids out. That'd be good.
Exactly. That'll be good support.
Absolutely. No, absolutely, dude. And Bonsall High School is a newer high school. Like that, it's actually was added on to my middle school. I went to Sullivan Middle School, that same school, and they added Bonsall High School to that. So they just added more buildings and shit. So I'm kind of curious just to even see it.
Yeah.
You know,
take back down memory lane.
Yeah, some fucking PTSD shit is gonna come up from my old school days.
Chavez.
Right? I don't know how many times I got jumped at that school, or who knows. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great, good times. You know, builds character.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, so I'm real excited about that event this year.
So going back to the Inkmaster event, so the bus build to get ready for the event was basically on rush order, which I'm sure they got taxed.
Oh, so we got so I mean, I don't know if I should say exactly, but like for instance,
a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
it was a lot of money.
Like the wrap would normally be like $15,000 for them to wrap that bus, but we got charged $20,000 because of the rush, you know.
Yeah.
And then when I went to the RV place to get the awning and the AC done, I was like, look, bro, if you could just do the AC, that's fine. I really want the awning, but you know, if you're not gonna be able to make it in time, I'd rather at least have the AC. And they're like, no, we're gonna get it done for you in time. I was like, all right. So they charged me, and then they were like, okay, you know, I don't know if we'll be able to make it. And I told the guys working, I said, look, you guys get this done on time, I'll give you fucking $200 tip. And these are just random dudes. They don't get tipped. You know, they just work for the homeboy. And so they're like, we're going to get it done.
We're going to get it done, bro.
So I brought them some beers. I brought them some beers, you know, and they fucking, you know.
Take care of them.
Yeah, I tried to take care of them. And then like the roach coach came through selling lunch and shit. And I bought them lunch. I was like, oh, I'm going to buy you guys lunch, bro. You're taking care of me. I'm taking care of you. So, but they ended up getting it done. They got it done in time. And then I got it to the rap guy in time. He got it done in time. And I picked it up Friday night. Right? They had it done Friday night after work. And then what do? We took it to fucking Golden State Tattoo Expo to promote for Nico's show, which was dope because Nico's on Inkmaster. So I figured.
Yeah, that was cool. That was cool. Pulling it up. And then we just kind of parked it right there, right in front of the entrance.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was part of the show.
Totally legit.
You know, we were there for what, like 3 hours?
At least.
Somebody told you something?
Somebody's like, do you have permission to park there?
I think if you would have confidently been like, yeah, of course.
Of course.
They would have been like, okay.
Nico's show. Yeah, she would have had to go ask.
Yeah.
She would have had to go ask somebody.
Yeah, no, go talk to the boys.
Yeah.
And by the time she came back, we would have been gone.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, they had it coned off right there.
They did.
So
they had it coned off like there was something supposed to be there.
Yeah, so I put something there. You know what I mean? It's coned. I put something there. But no, I think it was really cool. We helped Nico get promo, and then we helped the show get more promo. Because the thing about that show is they don't really have anything like that. So it's like you could drive right by Green Street right there and not even know what's going on. You know, so I think maybe next time they should do more, like even maybe have like a big pop up or like a blow up thing or something.
But you know, at the same time, like because they have so many big name artists that are going there, they're all promoting the show on their Instagram that they're going to be there.
Well, you know, they should be. They should be, but really, these artists don't promote that much, and we know
a lot of the homies that I knew were going to be there. I knew were going to be there because I saw it on their Instagram.
Oh, nice.
Be there, you know, but. I mean, it's Nico and Carlos. Like everybody knows about that show. They may not know what weekend it is, but they know about that show.
Yeah, and at least tattooers. Because when it comes to like the general public, again, they know who Nico is. They might not know who Carlos is because again, like he hasn't as much screen time as Nico has. But
he's more of like the tattoo industry celebrity as opposed to
dude,
Nico
like
being both. Yeah,
like I saw Carlos there and I freaking fanboyed right away. I was like, Carlos, what's up, bro? Let me get a selfie real quick.
I love your work. That one that you did with the fucking pirate ship. Oh, sick, bro.
That's exactly pretty much exactly how it sounded when I talked to him.
Slow down, man. What'd you say?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And I told him, I was like, bro, people always confuse me with you. They always think I'm you. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. He goes, that's messed up, bro.
That's fucked up, dude.
He goes, dude, you're way more handsome than me. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Carlos.
That's not what you were trying to say.
Right, exactly.
That's not what he was thinking.
I know. He was like, fuck this guy.
That's funny.
No, but I've gone places and they're like, oh, come up to me, give me hugs and shit. Like I'm Carlos and shit. I think because we're like the same height and we're both like, we do look kind of alike. I don't think we look a lot alike.
He doesn't rock a beard though. I think he's always clean shaven.
That's why I grew my beard out, you know. It's because I think
you look like too many people.
I look like too many people. I got one of those faces. Motherfuckers think they know me all the time.
Hey,
like,
aren't you Carlos Juan? Fucking
Nico. Like, no. No, so I grow the beard. It's more unique. It's my mane. I got my mane going. You know, I try to keep it short.
It's part of your brand now.
It really is.
No, it really is.
It really is.
You can't shave that like ever.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to because honestly, when I do, my face looks different. I feel like I look fat or something. I don't know.
I do. I no, same here. Like when
it kind of chisels it.
Yeah, it gives you that extra fucking crispness.
Yeah, you know? It kind of chisels you up a little bit.
It's a fat boy hack.
It's a fat boy hack. Grow a beard, chisel it up, shave it.
It's the new cap. It's a new cap.
Yeah, but I mean, not only that too. I look young. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people tell me, like if I'm shaving, dude, I look super young. I just think people don't take me as serious.
Yeah, you lose a few years of age. Experience. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it's like, nah, bro, I'm gonna be 40 this year. You know what I mean? like yeah, November, bro. This is my 40th, dude. So it's a special year, and things are getting better and better. Like honestly. Probably one of my best years yet. And I know they say like, oh, your body starts to break down and shit. I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel great. I mean, I'm not running fucking marathons or nothing.
Yeah, how active you are. Like, you know, they say, what is it, Tom Petty? You never slow down, you never grow old.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
No, I mean, I fucking 100% vibe on that, dude. Because honestly, I feel really good. I mean, I try to get good sleep. I try to have a lot of sex. I try to, you know, exercise often. And I try to eat well, take vitamins and shit.
Stay working. I was watching a podcast actually, a Bigger Pockets podcast, or it might have been the Iced Coffee Hour. But the host or the guest, I mean, was saying that there's been like a correlation found between when you retire and how long till you die. And it's roughly been like people that retire, like within 10, 15 years, they die, regardless of when they retire. I mean, I'm sure there's exceptions to it, but like generally speaking, I guess. And I was like, man, I guess that kind of makes sense. You know, like if you stop having a purpose.
That's what I was going to say, your purpose.
Yeah, you kind of lose the need or the drive to keep going, you know?
No, exactly.
That's why I'm like, man, and I've always thought about it, like if I was to win the lottery or become a millionaire, multimillionaire somehow.
Oh, it's going to happen.
And I chose to retire. I don't know how long I'd really be retired. Like I would still be tattooing. I would still be making content. I'd still be fucking doing what I do.
100%.
You know, it would just be less stressful.
Exactly. It'd be more of a freedom thing. Like I would just dive deep into my art. You know what I mean? I would just be painting all the time. Back
to just doing what you want to do.
Airbrushing all the time. Like, I would
doing
just be
infinity signs on people's anuses. Like,
whatever.
Such a common tattoo. You know?
It is. That's a rough job. That's a rough day too. And it's not a long tattoo, but it's just the experience alone.
Yeah, you gotta wear goggles for those too.
It's just to be safe, dude. You don't get pink eye.
So, yeah, exactly. It's a thing.
Oh my god, dude.
But yeah, so let's go back to the event. So the bus was done. Fun. We pulled up early as fuck.
Yes.
We got there like at 5:45. 5:45 ish. There was already a line, people waiting.
Yeah, because the park doesn't open until 6.
But not just that. I guess some people weren't even parking on the beach parking lot. They were parking like across the street somewhere,
and then walking up
so they could get in line.
Yeah, because when we pulled up, there was already at least 40 people in line.
Yeah,
easily. Yeah. And they just opened the gates.
Yeah, and I was like, "There's no way they fucking pulled up that fast," you know?
Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, because as I pull up, I'm pulling the bus in, and I see all these people, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" Yeah. and they like swarm me, dude. Like, like there was this one chick that, yeah, she starts giving me this sob story, you know, and I'm so sorry about, you know, your life situation, but she was telling me her life situation, and can you get me in? And I'm like, look, darling, I just supply the bus.
I just work here.
Yeah. And she goes, is this where we're lining up? And I'm like, I'm assuming. I don't know. This is not my event.
Yeah.
I just brought the bus.
Just take the initiative. Just start the line somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And then so she's like, well, is this? I said, you know, I would hang out around here at least, you know, if they're in line, you know, go over there. Okay. And then one of the producer guys comes and starts lining people up. And she's like, oh, what you said? I told you specifically, I had no idea. So don't try to put it on me that you're now number 14 or whatever. Like, don't.
At least you got on the list.
At least you're on the list. You know, hey, I told you I didn't know what I was talking about, you know? So I felt kind of bad. And then she came to me. She's like, is there something you could do? Is there somebody you could talk to? And I was like, darling, this is not my event. I supplied the bus. She goes, you could talk to somebody though. And I was like, I'll try. I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
And so I went and told one of the producers. I kind of told him her sob story, and then I said, "Hey, you want to just go talk to her?" And then so he went to go talk to her, and then yeah, she got tattooed. So I don't know if I helped or he helped or whatever, but
You did help, Joey.
you
were a hero that day.
I'd like to say that I did.
Lady.
I'd like to say that I did.
Hey, if you're watching this podcast,
You're welcome.
or you see one of these clips, drop a comment and be like, "Hey, thanks, Joey. You're the man."
Absolutely.
And then make sure you subscribe and follow the pages.
Well, I'll tell you what, if we didn't have the bus there at all, if we didn't go through the week or 3 weeks of kind of a hellish situation of running around, and I had to cancel a couple of appointments. I did not show up for some coaching stuff that I had to do for my son and stuff. So I had to make some sacrifices to make it happen that day, which kind of sucked. But
yeah, it happens, man.
but we made it happen, dude. So without all that, it wouldn't have happened at all. And that was the thing. A lot of people were saying like, "Oh, Paramount didn't even really promote this event. They didn't promote this event." And bottom line, because we weren't sure until the last fucking day that we were even going to have the event, because I was supposed to get the bus inspected on Wednesday of that week. But like I said, the wrap guy didn't have it ready till Friday. So I go to the wrap guy, try to pick it up Wednesday, and he's like, "Dude, it's not ready." And I go in there, and he had my mirrors off. He had door panels off. Like, the bus wasn't even drivable. Yeah. So I call them back, and I'm like, "Look, there's no way we're making this inspection today." And they're like, "Well, what do you mean?" "No, you need to tell him you need the bus." And I'm like, "Look, the bus is in pieces. So I can't even drive it." So I was like, I already called the health department. I let them know we're not going to make it, and I rescheduled it for Friday. And she's like, "Oh, okay. Mm-hmm." So again, Joey making it happen.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? But
that's why they came to you, because you knew what you were fucking doing.
Well, no, and that's what I told her. That's what I told her too. And she was like, "Well, I scheduled it for Wednesday because just in case." I said, "Look, my bus doesn't fail inspections. I've been inspected by LA County, San Diego County, Riverside County, Ventura County, Imperial County.
The
Orange
regulations are based off of this fucking bus."
Yeah, that's what I said. So I said, "Look, so we go to Orange County, right?" And the Orange County guy goes, "Well, we got these regulations from Riverside." And I said, "Well, Riverside got the regulations from this bus. So everything you're reading about,
that's me, baby,
is this bus.
That's me. Those letters on that paper, that's me.
That's me." And so that's what I'm saying. So I knew it wasn't going to fail. And then when I went over to the OC guys were at first like really stern and like, "We're health department guys."
Yeah.
And then when I started talking to them, and
I have a name tag.
I put my exactly, dude. I put my vibe in the air. You know what I'm saying? I put out the vibe.
Yeah.
And then they started getting more comfortable, and they're getting all excited, and I'm showing them things.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, and can we get some pictures? Can we? Yeah, dude, take as many pictures as you want.
Yeah.
Dude.
You want a tattoo?
Can we have somebody else come and check it out? Like, bring everybody.
Bring everybody. Yeah.
I don't care, dude.
You want to FaceTime your mom? I'll tell her what's up.
Yeah, and there was things they didn't even check, and I was like, "Well, you know, you're supposed to check the temperature of the water." And he goes, "Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I knew that. No,
I turned the water pump
I was making sure you knew.
Exactly.
I was testing you.
He's like, "Well, this is our first time we ever had one in the OC." And I was like, "Well, actually, this bus has been licensed in the OC before, but it was just temporary. So I get that now this is your first permanent, but this exact bus has been approved in the OC." And so they were giving me shit about it before I got the inspection.
Way, man.
Yeah, it's like, because they had my old address, so they were like, they told the producer, they were like, "Well, we do have his old paperwork, but it has this address, and now you're giving us this address." And I'm like, petty stuff. Are you kidding me?
Like, come on, bro.
Like, yeah, I moved. People move.
What time do you clock out? Let's just get this shit done.
Yeah, exactly, dude. So then I do the inspection. They're all cool. And then he goes, "Do you want to just apply for your license at the OC while you're here?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." I'm like, "I'm not even planning on tattooing, but I guess it'll be good if they need backup." And he goes, "Well, if you wait 10 minutes, I'll have it ready for you right now. Like, we don't normally do this, but I'll get it ready for you right now." And I was like, "Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, let's do it."
Like, I didn't even ask.
Yeah.
But I was like, fine. So I just waited an extra 10 minutes, and now I'm fully licensed to tattoo in the OC anywhere at a licensed facility. Yeah. So I'm good, dude. So yeah, it's great, dude. Like,
hey, what was that taco spot we went to?
Bomb.
What was it called? Like Que Vida, right? Something like that. Que Vida tacos right there in Huntington Beach.
So
if you guys want to do an event, and you guys are supplying the fucking churro smoothie or the churro milkshake.
Churro smoothie. That was so good. I forgot
I'm down
about
for a
that.
collaboration.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So good.
If you ever had a churro smoothie, and oh man, now we got to figure out what the name of that place is. I feel bad.
I feel like it was called, I just
something Cantina.
But it was like, something Vida.
Yeah. Vida Cantina. Something Cantina.
Like Dulce Vida? No, not Dulce Vida.
Vida. I want to say like Acuna. I don't know. We got to figure it out because I'm gonna tell you right now. One, the tacos were spectacular. Okay. Two,
they were good. All the food was good. I got carne asada fries. The fries were like second best carne asada fries I've ever had.
Wow.
Second best.
Wow.
And that's saying something because I've had a lot of carne
I was going to say, I got to know the first.
The first is actually Tacos Are Real here in Eastvale.
Tacos Are Real are pretty bomb. Matter of fact, I think we're going there after this.
I think so too.
Super bomb. But yeah, the place was great. One, because they were open late, because we didn't get out of there until I want to say like midnight ish. Yeah. And we're driving around and we're like, there's nothing open. Fuck. Yeah. And then out of nowhere, there's this blue light, this beautiful blue light. And we're like, there's an open sign. Let's go. And we just mob in there. I think they were only open for like another half hour.
Yeah.
And they sat us down. They served us. They were super nice. Like normally when you go to a place and you're about to close, you feel kind of rushed.
Like get you out of there.
No, this place, not at all,
cool.
dude.
And I don't know if it was like the owner or maybe the manager that walked up and he started telling us about different menu items.
Yes.
And he's like, oh, you guys got to try this one. Like, this is really good. The churros here are made in shop. The ice cream.
And so we ordered them.
And I was like, give me one of those.
Yes.
Two,
please.
Yeah. There was no like trying to get us out the door.
No.
It was like, they're like, if you want more, like, let us know.
Great food, great service, great atmosphere. Joelle was hitting on the freaking chick at the front desk because she was cute, but it was great.
It was good. It was really
great.
Good.
And shout out to Joelle because you know what, dude? We didn't even let him know we were in Huntington Beach, even though he lives in Huntington Beach, and he brought the Camaro out. He brought the Camaro out, which I airbrushed. I spent over a year airbrushing that car. I love bringing it to places.
It was the cherry on top to the whole promo, the whole event. Yeah.
It really was, dude, because you see our bus, and normally the OG bus has my airbrushing on it as well.
Yeah.
So it's like you see the OG bus and then the big dog. But since it was completely wrapped in Inkmasters, it still looked very cool. It still looks great. It's brand new. It looks great. But having that car with the big dog there, it was really special, dude.
It's like having the fucking the snapback with the matching shoes.
Boom.
Boom. You need that. You
need it, dude.
If you have one, it's cool. But if you have both, it's like, damn, okay, this is premeditated. This is on purpose.
On purpose.
Yeah.
Absolutely. These guys are showing out. And not only that, dude, but we got that cool video of me carjacking the bus. That thing's got like 8,000 views on TikTok.
No way.
It's one of my best videos. It's one of my best videos,
no
dude.
fucking way.
So we got to do more like that, dude.
That was cool. That was cool.
Because it was short and sweet, but it was cool. And like I said, it's got like 8,000 views on TikTok. So shout out my boy Joel. Thank you so much again for bringing it out.
That was dope.
And that's the thing. I think everybody that participated really, really freaking came through. Like even Jordan, like he did have to leave and go home to be with the baby and his old lady, but then he came back the next day, brought the screen that I needed, brought the blade that I needed. Like everybody performed, and that's the heart of a good team right there. You know what I mean? Because I went out of my way to do a lot of shit. I really did. But without you bringing the stuff to do the podcast, inviting Rock Roll G, making sure that was happening, without Jordan bringing the shit, without Joel bringing the shit, like it just wouldn't have been as good an event.
Yeah, Rolando came out, got some
great footage.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
I was expecting it to be crazier as far as like people showing up for Inkmaster, but I mean, I think just us being there, like as the crew, it made it worth it.
It did.
It was smooth. It was cool. Yeah.
It did, dude. And honestly, I was really happy how everything worked out. And so, thank you, bro. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Joel.
Everybody
thank you, everybody that participated. Like even.
Cool. Rock Roll G, much love, brother. I got nothing but love and respect for you. So thank you for coming out. That podcast should be up here shortly. I've been waiting for an intro video, but I'm gonna get that together and then we're gonna upload it here soon.
Yeah, dude. And I'll tell you what, the cool thing was to see like some of Rock Roll G's fans come up to him all fangirling and shit. Like, oh my god, I'm such a big fan of yours and shit.
Level. He's more famous.
That
than
was cool. He really was, dude. Because I didn't see nobody doing that to them, but they were coming up to Rock Roll. Like I was like, dude, that's so tight. That's so tight, dude. And not only that, but getting the commitment for him for the show and saying that he's down to bring out the celebrities to come to the event and everything like that.
Huge,
like,
man.
And getting his contacts to help do the live podcast and things like that at the show. Like the show's going to be special, dude. Trusted Tattoo Gathering, June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's going to be really special. It's going to be the same thing. We're going to have our full team there that we're going to be putting together a great event for you guys that we're just going to try to make it unforgettable and just every year get better and better and better.
We should do a giveaway. And this is something I was thinking about.
Yeah.
Doing a giveaway to get people to go follow the Inkcon page.
Ooh.
And go follow the Inkcon YouTube, because I know you have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
And then we just start uploading updates, start pumping it out. I don't know what kind of giveaway we should do. Maybe
I think we should do a hotel room. No, I think we should do a hotel room for the weekend.
Hotel room for the
weekend. Tickets and weekend tickets.
Maybe so a tattoo. So we'll do 3 prizes, or should we do one person gets 3? I think 3 prizes is better. You either get the hotel room for the weekend, you can go to the event, or you get a weekend pass, or you get a half day session tattooing.
Okay. I like it. So here, okay.
3 giveaways.
We'll do 3 giveaways. So let's do, we'll give you a hotel room with the weekend pass.
Okay.
For the weekend. Okay. And then we'll just do the weekend pass. We'll do 2 weekend passes so you could bring a friend.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. And then we'll do the tattoo with a day ticket. So you can come and get your tattoo on that day. So we have different levels.
Are you gonna do because you know how Inkmaster, Ray's Inkmaster, they do the tattoo giveaway like every it was like every couple hours.
Yeah, it's $200 giveaway. I'm definitely shout out Ray at Inkmasters, dude. We love you, bro. You know, you inspired us to even do this, bro, because just having your great shows and just killing it, you were a big inspiration. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that.
Yeah, man.
I think he does like 600 a day. So he does like you said, $200 giveaways every like few hours. Okay. And it's basically they could use that money and it'll go right to the tattooer, which is what I like too, because it's like it's not like he's putting it in their hand. He says, okay, go get your tattoo, let us know, we'll give the money to the tattooer. Yeah. So it's like,
I like that. Because I wasn't sure how it worked out the first time I heard them giving away the tattoo. Yeah. But yeah, it's essentially like they're helping. Either if you get a $200 tattoo, there's your tattoo. But if you're getting a bigger tattoo, then we'll help pay some of that.
One of my clients did that. One of my clients. Sick. Yeah, one of my clients.
That's right. In Odessa, right?
In Odessa, yeah. They were like, okay, here's $100. And I'm like, well, I said $350. I'm like, oh, no, I won the thing. I'm like, oh, okay. So we walked over to the desk and they handed me $200. So
the client. He won, but you didn't know that right away.
I didn't know right away. I didn't even know. Okay. They didn't even let me know.
So here's the balance. Like,
yeah, and I was like, no, you're short, bro.
That's funny.
No, but it was cool because again, Ray just handed me the cat. Hey, bro, there you go. You won. Period. Let me see your ticket. Boom, you got it.
That's cool. You know? So we'll do that too. Then
we got to do that.
We'll do that for people that show up to the show. They buy a ticket.
Yeah, we got to
automatically enter for the giveaway.
Yeah,
actually, no, they have to register to do it.
Yeah, no, well, they have to go up front. They have to go up front and sign up for it, and then he gives them a ticket. He gives them like a raffle ticket, and then they put it all in, and then they do it, which is easy. We have raffle tickets, but shout out to Nuclear Tattoo Supply, because they're going to be one of our sponsors. They already talked about they're going to have they're going to have a stencil booth for us. They're going to be doing all the stencils for free. They're going to be supplying the hand sanitizer, all the sharps containers, stuff that we don't have to worry about. So we're super excited about that. Shout out to Sullen. Sullen's one of our sponsors, early sponsors already right away too. And we're hoping to get Sullen. Dude, you gotta love Sullen. You gotta love Jeremy and Ryan at Sullen, dude. I love their gear. Gotta love them. I'm wearing a Sullen shirt right now. You know what I'm saying?
I had a couple Sullen hats. I don't know what the fuck happened to them.
I'll get you one.
I got a couple Sullen shirts too.
Yeah.
But man, I'm just gaining weight, bro. I'm getting too buff for these shirts, bro. I gotta lose some weight.
Well, dude, we go to Sullen right now. Yeah. We over there right now. They'll give us the sponsorship discount. Yeah, they'll give us a sponsorship discount right now. I actually got to resupply the Oceanside shop because I sold almost all the flannels that I had there. Sold almost all the hats. Sold almost all the bags.
Yeah. You sold one to George, right?
No, I gave it to George.
Oh, okay. He had it.
Did I give it to George or did I sell it to George? No, I think I gave it to him.
I don't remember.
I hope I gave it to him. George deserves a free fucking flannel. I hope I gave it to him. Wasn't it his birthday or something?
It was his birthday the first day of the show.
Yeah, it was his birthday, and I was like, happy birthday type shit.
Probably something like that.
I don't know. Either way, you look good in it, George. I did see him rocking it in Colorado.
Flannel,
it's fucking fire flannel. I bought that flannel. So I bought it. I got one. That's what I told him. I was like, bro, I got one. That's just hard.
Yeah. No, it's sick.
But they actually just released, shout out Sullen, they just released a bunch of new flannels. So, I mean, obviously those are good sellers for them. So I'll buy some more, get them at the shop.
Especially getting closer to the fall, winter season.
Yeah, it'll be perfect, dude.
Perfect for those, those Body Art Bus events where you want to show out.
Hell yeah. And I'll tell you what, we're trying to get an event together with the Sullen Angels and have Deja make some custom bathing suits for them. And we're going to do like a little bikini show to show off Deja's artwork of her sewing and her bathing suit technique.
Passion is making clothes. So
dude, she showed me a bathing suit that she worked on for one of Jordan's clients that's doing like I don't know if she's doing bikini competition or something, but it's pretty dope. I don't think I've ever seen a bikini like that. Like it covers like her breasts, right? But then it like only covers like half, so you can see like under boob, and then there's another strap under there. Pretty fucking cool. Okay. So it's almost like showing a little bit more, but still showing less. Like super sexy. Like I've never seen that design a swimsuit before, so I'm really excited to see this.
I remember she made us a sweater for my son.
Oh, that's right.
A little.
He wore that thing till he couldn't fit it no more.
Yeah, yeah. That was my favorite one for him to wear.
It's a sick sweater, dude.
Yeah,
it was a sick sweater.
He's dope. And she's made some gear for Jordan's baby girl too.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, my baby girl, she made her dresses and stuff. And that's the thing. Like, we have so many multi talents here at the shop. Like, the team that we have is small, it's tight, but we all bring a bunch of different things to the table, which is why this show is going to be so good, dude. Because everybody's bringing a little bit of their talents to the show. Like I said, I mean, doing the live podcast at the convention, I've never seen it done. We're gonna invite live podcasters out. I really would like to invite the tattoo. What's homeboy? His show, tattoo Guardians.
Oh yeah.
I want to invite the Tattoo Guardians out, see if they can come out. I want to invite Chris Wynn out, see if they're down to do live. All the artists that are doing podcasts, I want to promote their podcast as well as have them there doing a live, something live. And if they're not doing it,
Rock Roji's doing the oldies. Like, you remember Art LeBeau back in the day?
Yeah,
his dedications.
We
have him come out on Sunday and then do like couple hours.
That'd be fire.
Well, he's gonna be out there, but
yeah, he's gonna be out there.
For a couple hours, he can have people doing dedications.
Yeah, and I could even have maybe we have the podcast booth by the DJ booth or something, so that he could easily go from that to that.
Yeah,
because J Dog already said he's down to DJ the event too. He's like, you let me know, so I can just bring J Dog out, and he's down to do whatever. That's what I'm saying. He's one of the old school homies from Oceanside. When my boys, the Block, shout out the Block, would perform and do performances, he'd always be DJing and have it set up real nice, and he's never let us down. Like I said, I even told him this when we did the Inkmasters event. I said, look, bro, I need you to show out. I was like, charge him whatever you want because it's Paramount, but just make sure you kill it. And he's like, oh, dude, don't even worry about it. And he did, dude. He made me look good.
Yeah, no, it was good. Had the music bumping the whole time.
Well, here's the thing, too. Good. Just so you know, there was 2 hotel rooms for us because one of them was for the DJ. He ended up going home. So me and you could have had our own rooms.
Why did he go home?
Because he had to take his son-in-law home or something. Like, he had to go back home, so he couldn't get in.
Gotcha,
so I was like, dude, if I would have known that, I could have had a room. Elvis could have had a room.
I thought he went back to the hotel room.
I thought he did too.
Oh, shit.
I thought he did too. Okay. But it's all good. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, those rooms are big.
Those rooms were nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, we were totally comfortable.
Yeah.
Totally comfortable. From the outside, I was like, oh, man. And then I was like, oh. And then we had the breakfast.
Yeah, the outside looks rough, but when you open the door, it's like, wait. Went through a fucking portal to
newly renovated. Yeah, bro. And then, like I said, the breakfast in the morning was really good. Like, couldn't complain.
It was a really good weekend, man.
I love me a continental breakfast.
I did miss my family a little bit.
Of course.
They came by on Saturday, took my son to the beach. And,
that's rad.
But yeah, I mean, you know how it is. You work and then you see the people's families. It's like, my family. I miss my family. Whatever.
100%. Yeah. No, that's huge. That's a big thing.
That, it was a good weekend.
Those are the sacrifices people don't see. Those are sacrifices that you don't realize, that those are times you're not going to get back, like, so even like with the Alaska situation and the Inkmaster situation, like I've been doing so much, like my kids want to go to Disneyland. They want to go to Disneyland for the Halloween time or whatever. So so I'm trying to buy tickets right now to Disneyland, get them dialed in because, hey, they deserve it, dude. They deserve it putting up with it because they're making sacrifices too.
That's why we're doing this too, to give them a better life experience. And actually, that's cool. You're taking your kids to Disneyland. We're taking a vacation in December. We're gonna go to the Dominican Republic.
Oh, that's right.
The kids over there, and so they can start experiencing, that different perspective of life.
Oh yeah, that's going to be epic because that's way different than over here.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to be a little culture shock. It's going to be cool. Because I remember as a kid going to different places with my parents. I remember I went to Belize, and we went to the wildlife park there and just rolling around. It was something that still in my mind. A memory that I'll never forget. So I want to give my kids a similar experience.
Heck yeah, bro. Heck yeah.
Sure. And that's why we're doing this, so that way we can do it.
Heck yeah, bro. And if everything keeps going well, we're going to be doing more and more and more. I mean, I was looking at houses yesterday and I was just like, okay, what's my next house going to be like, And I was on Zillow, just looking at houses and honestly, I couldn't really see myself living in anything under 1.5 million. Like I was like, my next house, I want it to be super unique. I want it to be creative. I want it to be beautiful to where
have a little bit of land, right?
A little bit of land, a little bit of a good view. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when we went to Homegirl's pad, Jamie, over there in Montecito.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know how much her crib's worth.
She's got
her
like
house.
3 views. She's got the ocean view, the fucking mountain view, the fucking
gorgeous
the neighbor's backyard view.
Yeah, she said like, oh, if you Katy Perry lives over here, fucking Oprah has a place over here. Like, it's crazy. And I mean, and I don't need to live next to fucking Katy Perry or Oprah. I don't give a fuck about any of that. But I mean, I want.
But it would be nice.
I mean, yeah, but I just want to be somewhere comfortable, somewhere nice. Where again, if you come over to the crib, it's a unique experience. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I was looking at these cribs, like in Fallbrook, still where I'm at, and like I said, I found one that I really, really like. It's got like a pond in front of it and shit. Okay. And I think it was like,
it's got like a dope entryway.
Sick entryway. Dude, so you see it and you think it's 2 stories, right? But when you come in, the front looks like it's 2 stories. And then you go up the stairs and there's like an office/lounge area. But the rest of the house is all 1 story. It's crazy. Dude, it's epic, bro. But I'm thinking, my goal is to get that house. So
yeah, you'll do it.
Yeah, I know I'm going to do it. I feel like I'm going to do it. And here's the thing, like, they say you got to make like a vision board or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
I've never done that. I've never done that because I think like this is my vision board right here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, this vision board is full right now.
It has so much shit. You need to put it, and that's something I need to do too. I think we need to, like, even just everybody, we should get everybody down to just make a vision board, something that you can keep at your station or somewhere where you're going to walk by it every day and get a reminder. Because the only time you'll get reminded about that house is like when you just happen to be thinking about it. Yeah. Which may not be every day. Yeah. You know? So I think vision board, and not just vision board, but like taking time to like meditate, but also visualize the kind of person you'd want to be. Yeah. As well, where you'd want to be, Absolutely. Because like, honestly, I'm happy and I'm content where I'm at right now in my crib where I'm at. It's a little spot, but we live in a good neighborhood. I love it, dude. Mm-hmm. So I can't complain about that. But I want to myself, like you said, have a vision, have a spot where I'm saying, this is what I want to do. This is my goal, because without it, I could live wherever, bro. Yeah, honestly. Exactly. But if I have this goal, say, okay, no, you can live wherever, but this is what you really want. So focus on that. So visualize that. So be in that energy so that it could come to you. You know what I mean? Exactly. So that's why I'm going to do it. Like, again, because even though, like they say, the universe listens to you, and it may not be that the universe listens to you, but you're like subconsciously going to start taking the steps necessary to get to that goal, because you're thinking about it consciously and subconsciously. So you are the universe,
Absolutely. We all are. We're all connected. We're all on this journey together. And which is why, again, like with this convention, like I already see it happening. Like I've been to this convention many times in my head already, and it's fucking sick. You know what I mean? I've walked around this place and it's so dope. Matter of fact, I got to send you guys the pictures that we took when we went to the convention center, bro, because it's beautiful. And I want you guys.
I don't even know what it looks like. So I need to,
I got to send you. I got to send everybody.
I have like a vision too of what, like I'm imagining too, but I'm like, man, I don't even know what this place looks like,
bro. So
I'm imagining like a totally different fucking venue,
bro. It's epic, bro. Like I'm gonna send it to you. It's a huge room. Like I said, the most important thing to me was that the air conditioner was on hit. It was nice and cool in there, and it was a super hot day outside. So again, comfort, super important. Like, I mean, how many conventions have you gone to where it's been too hot, too cold, and it's just miserable, and that's the only thing you can talk about?
A few, not too many, but there's definitely been a few conventions where they skimped out on the air conditioning, and I haven't been back to that convention.
Yeah, because you're not going to want to go back to somewhere that you're not comfortable. No. And I mean, especially putting out the expense for the booth, the expense for the hotel, the expense for the weekend, like, why would I want to spend fucking $3,000 and be sweating my ass off or being, not comfortable? Like, there's no way. I want to go to somewhere that's going to be comfortable, that's going to, make sure my clients are comfortable, Exactly. And that's what this is going to be, dude. Super excited. Ontario Convention Center, 2000 East Convention Center Way. All right. Ontario, California.
2023.
Ontario, Canada? No, motherfucker, not Ontario, Canada. Ontario, California.
California has an Ontario as well. And I was in Denver this past week, and someone asked me the same thing because I signed up for that Clear thing to kind of give you the fast track to the TSA through TSA. And she's looking at my ticket like, "Oh, you're going to Canada?" And I was like, I was confused at first. I was like, what the fuck did I buy? Yeah. I was like, no, California.
Yeah. Ontario, California. So, that's got to be one of our goals, bro. We're going to have to hype Ontario, California out. Because
Canada's taking all the hype.
Canada's taking all the hype.
Cali's got Ontario.
Cali's got Ontario. We got international airport.
We got an airport.
We got a badass convention center right there.
We
got. I want to say there's at least 6 in and outs in Ontario, California. I doubt there's even one in Ontario, Canada.
I don't know.
No, I guarantee you there's not. I think Arizona just got a fucking it out. I don't think they made it to Canada.
They have one in Denver. We went to the one in Denver.
What?
Texas has a few.
Sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, Canada's still a little reach. But I don't know. I feel like I was talking to George about it.
Yeah.
When we were eating In-N-Out, and I think he said Canada has one. But I don't know for sure. I think maybe it was all hearsay.
Yeah.
But
we might need to like work with somebody from or contact somebody from Canada and just be like, look, we got to do like maybe like a podcast where we could have them on video or Skype or whatever. And we could be like, they're in Ontario, Canada. Look at it. And we can show them you, Ontario, Canada. We're in Ontario, California. Like,
what if we start like a fucking trend on TikTok where we're just like, we stand in front of the Ontario sign, like, welcome to Ontario, whatever.
Yeah.
And then we're just like, we're the real Ontario. And then maybe someone from Canada will stitch that video and be like, nah, we're the real Ontario.
I don't think so, eh?
I don't think so, eh? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, it would be sick if we get those Trailer Park Boys involved. If we get the Trailer Park Boys involved, they're in Canada. They're in Canada, eh? Yeah.
They're in Canada, eh?
Yeah, bud. Yeah, bud. They are.
You know what? What's funny is that a lot of people in California, like, Big Frank, he's constantly saying, what's up, eh?
What's up, eh?
We have our own A.
We have our own A over here, Doc. We say A.
We say, what's up, eh? What's up, eh? What up, eh? How's it going?
That would be good, dude. Yeah, we could just play on the whole fucking contrast of California, Ontario, and Ontario, Canada.
So let's see, do the Ontario, Canada impersonation. Just say,
welcome to Canada, eh?
Yeah. And then the Ontario, California is like, hey, what's up, eh? Welcome to Cali, eh?
Completely different A.
Completely different A's.
You got the A and you got the A.
Exactly.
There's different pronunciations. Don't fuck that up.
Funny.
Ontario, California. No, I think that's something we could play up, dude. I really do. Because that's funny.
I'm gonna make a clip out of this.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a clip. You're gonna see this on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But before we go any further, I kind of want to keep this under an hour. So going back to the Inkmaster event,
solid event.
It went great. Good weekend. We wrapped it up. We got some gifts. They had some tools, some supplies that were left over.
Shout out for them for that.
In the chair right now, one of the chairs right now, rocking back and forth.
Yes.
So smooth.
Yes, they hooked us up with a rolling chair, with another tattoo bed, with a sick little tray for the shop. And the funny thing is, Tiara was telling me at the shop, she goes, I need to get a tray for the shop for myself. I said, here's a tray.
Here you go. It's got a little ding in it.
You're welcome, Inkmasters.
It's a clean one.
Yeah, it's a clean little tray, dude.
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. Like we got a lot of benefits from it. And again, dude, it was super unexpected.
We met some cool people from Oregon, the ones that were coordinating the show with us.
Dude. And not only that, but she's an event coordinator, said she wouldn't mind helping us with the convention.
Yeah.
Like that's solid, bro.
That's
like
huge,
we can use her for that. And
we might get a bus up to Portland. That's where they're at, right? Portland.
She said she's important. She said if we got a bus in Portland, she wouldn't mind managing it for us.
Yeah, she said it would kill it. Like it's super like trendy over there. Like the truck businesses, the mobile businesses. Dope. So
it is everywhere right now. That's the thing. Like people are fucking getting lazier and lazier. I think COVID fucking pushed the lazy meter way the fuck up. Nobody wants to go anywhere.
We're getting paid to stay at home.
Yeah.
Like my mom was making more money on unemployment than she was at her job.
Good for her. Yeah. A lot of people work,
but now she's back at her. She went back to work.
Well, yeah, because your mom's old school, but she's got the way to. I mean, I'll tell you what. I talked about some homeless people. There was homeless people getting murdered in the streets because they're getting paid a grip of money. All right, they have it in their freaking checking accounts. Well, some other homeless person fucking killed them, take their shit. So there's fucking homeless people. These homeless people run around with $20K in their fucking bank accounts because they're on unemployment during this time. And so when I was talking to Danny, he was telling me people were getting killed left and right for their freaking money. Yeah, bro. So I think obviously the government didn't think about it. They didn't anticipate that. But it's just like, dude, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen when you give people that are used to having nothing and you throw all this money at them? He said there was people ODing on the street left and right, people getting killed left and right. It's like, yeah, because if they have this money, let's say they have the money in hand.
Boom.
Now it's my money. It's
exactly. They don't give a shit, and no one's gonna go report like, "Oh, my homie got killed."
No, he said that there was people getting killed and nobody even knew. Dude, what the heck, bro? Like,
that's insane.
It was a crazy time. I'm so glad that time's over with.
Yeah,
but it just
we're still feeling a lot of the
the repercussions,
the side effects of just printing all this money.
Absolutely.
We're gonna be dealing with for a little while, I'm sure. So.
But that's why, like, the money, like, we got through it pretty well. We got through it pretty unscathed, right?
Yeah.
Thank God. Amen. You know, but I used some of that money to create a new asset, which is the Oceanside shop. You know, luckily we were able to make some more money, use that money when everything was closed down. That spot that I got for the Trusted Tattoo Gallery in Oceanside, shout out Trusted Tattoo Gallery, closest shop to Camp Pendleton. Come get tatted.
Yeah, you can see it from the gate.
100,000 people a day drive past that shit. If you were on your way to San Diego from LA, you've seen the Trusted Tattoo Gallery on your right hand side. But I use that to create an asset. So instead of buying something that you're creating and just buying, you know, drugs or a new car or whatever the fuck, like, hey, use some of that money to create an asset for yourself. So instead of taking a huge loss, you're going to get a gain. You know what I mean? And that's something I think with people with, you know, the positive mental mindset and a positive, you know, way of doing business and a good business mind are going to think and utilize their money. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I talked about pulling all my money out of crypto and stocks. Like, I didn't like that. It didn't feel right to me. It hurt me. You know, but I invested it in my business. Again, it helped me get the Oceanside shit cracking. It helped me get the new buses, and it's just going to move us forward. You know what I mean? And so, you just gotta, you know, there's ups and there's downs in this life, and you just gotta adapt to them, whatever you can, and just try to make the positive decisions. You know what I mean? You could go left and right every day. You make that choice. You go left, you go right, and just try to always move right. You know?
And understand there's going to be either a good outcome or a bad outcome.
Yeah,
but you know, some things you can't change, some things you can't adjust. You just got to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
You know?
And the thing is, like, most things are out of your control, but you can control yourself. You can control your decision making. You can control your emotion.
How you react. Yep.
Absolutely. And so those things, the way you react, the way you do things, that's going to make all the difference every day. I get upset all the time, but guess what? You're not going to see it, because to me, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed that I shouldn't ever be upset. But I do. It's human nature. I'm going to get upset.
Yeah, exactly.
What I mean? Yesterday I was here and I had a client cancel. I was upset. But guess what? All I did was I jumped on my laptop and I started working on some stuff for the convention. And what happened? I got the stickers done, and he's getting them printed right now so that we could work on the signs. Oh. You know what I mean? I had a t-shirt design that I'm working on for another client. I got to finish that too. So it's like, yeah, when you have ups and downs, you could choose to be upset and just be like, fuck this, and I'm going to go get drunk or high or whatever the fuck. Or you could
keep fucking working.
Keep working.
Do something.
Do something.
You know, have multiple things.
You're here working anyway.
You need to. Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Yeah, like they say, like, oh, you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of none, right? But that's not the end of that saying, right? The saying goes, you're a jack of all trades, master of none, but shit.
A lot of times better than a master of one.
There you go. Exactly.
Something like that.
Yeah, a lot of times you're better than a master of one, because a master of one specializes right here. But if you know how to do all these different things and adapt, well, then guess what? When that one situation fucking gets destroyed, for instance, COVID shuts your business down, you know, then you could do other things. What did we do right when COVID shut us down? We started selling merch. We started selling posters. We started selling fucking shit.
I started learning the ins and outs of, like, you know, podcasting,
advertising, this, you know? affiliate marketing, all the shit that we're doing, the contact stuff that you made for the Body Art Bus and contact and reaching out to you. That was all done during COVID time. So it's like we maximized our productivity, even though that time was fucked. Because
going back to what you were saying, you know, taking that money that was given, you know, just for nothing, I reinvested all that in a lot of education. You know? And it's paid out. It's paying me back already. You know?
The best investment you could make is in yourself.
Yep.
100%. That's why I tell people all the time, like, hey, out of any investment idea anybody ever has, the best you can make is in yourself. Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to take any of this with you. It is what it is. All right. It's gone. It's going to be gone. When you're gone, it's gone. Hopefully you have enough to give to your kids and spread the love and this and that. But if you invest in yourself, it's going to give you more opportunities, and those more opportunities to make more money, to make more communications, to make more networking, to see things that you haven't seen, to live a life you haven't lived. Because some people, it's not all about money. Some people, it ain't all about money. Some people, it's about experiences. Some people, it's about their family. Some people, it's about this and that. But it doesn't matter. You could learn about different places if you want to go travel. You could learn more about your family and raising your kids and things that they're into. There's all kinds of possibilities, bro. But you just got to have that positive mental outlook.
Yep.
Most important.
And there's going to be haters out there. there's gonna be people out there that don't believe in you.
I love me so. No, you know what? I have
That's crazy.
No, I have a message for my haters right now, right? If you've ever fucking done me wrong, if you've ever fucking lied to me, stole from me, cheated me, if you ever done any of that shit to me, just know that I forgive you. And it doesn't bother me one bit, because no matter what, I'm moving forward. And no matter what you've done to me has only helped me grow. And those experiences have made me a better person. So really, thank you for fucking me over, because it's made me better today.
Yeah, but it is crazy that there's people out there that don't believe in us.
That's okay. That's
No,
okay.
if you really, really think about it, there's human beings out there that don't believe in us.
It's upsetting. It's upsetting for them.
God did.
Amen.
God did.
Amen.
You haven't seen that meme?
No, I haven't.
DJ Khaled.
No, is it Khaled? Oh, I did see that. That's right. I did see it.
He was on
I
a
love
pod.
Khaled.
Yeah, he's funny, bro. He was on a podcast and he was like, you know what's crazy? That just people that don't believe in us. And the dude already seen the other memes, so he starts like smiling. He's like, yeah. He's like, no, if you really think about it, there's people out there that don't believe in us, and it just breaks my heart. And the dude's like trying to hold his laugh. He's like, how could they? And he's like, and then DJ Khaled puts his glasses on. God, dude. And then it cuts right there.
Amen.
It's funny.
No.
With that being said, we just want to recap on the events of the Inkmaster Paramount BODYARTBUS collaboration. It went great. We're gonna be doing some more recap podcasts, so make sure you subscribe. Joey, any last words on this?
You know what? I don't want to say anything else, because I think what I just said is what I want to finish on.
It was a good finisher. Yeah.
Thank you.
Stay positive.
We'll see you soon.
Yep. So everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe, and make sure you follow us on Instagram as well as TikTok. And like we're saying, keep an eye out. I would say go follow the Incon page right now, because we're going to be doing some giveaways, either a hotel and a pass for the convention, and a tattoo. So we'll see. Let's see that sign. Move it this way.
Trusted Tattoo Gathering, baby.
Boom.
Let's put it right here.
Disregard the date. Yeah.
Disregard the date.
That's the old date. That's the old date.
Gathering. Coming soon, baby. Coming soon.
Let's go.
That's right. And we do have these yard signs ready. They will have the updated date. So if you want a yard sign for your yard to help us advertise for the show, we have 200 of these bad boys. They will go fast. So let us.
Much appreciated. All right, guys. Have a good day.